Touya, can I use this amount of blue powder?
Oh, that's fine.
From then on, as promised, Touya stopped avoiding me.
Okay.
Every day I try to help Touya, who is the king. Yes, Naala, I have been here from the beginning. Thank you for reminding me, though. To ease his burdens as much as possible. The days beside him were the same as before, but a little different. Ah. Our hands touched, oh, while I received guidance on drug production. Something so minor, yet my heart begins to dance strangely. I'm embarrassed by my cheeks that ran hot due to this mysterious agitation. Such mysterious. Like the sight I've seen before, Touya was so enthusiastic about his research that he wouldn't even notice what he had touched. When I glanced at him, our eyes met, and I felt upset. His eyes loosened softly. With his close-range smile, my entire body temperature rose. I'm not sure, but it's embarrassing. I can't look Touya directly in his eyes. Thanks.
Your hands are shaking. Are you cold?
I'm just nervous. I can't make a mistake with this, right?
Then I'll support you.
I feel like you know what you're doing to her at this point, and enjoying it a bit too much. If Touya was supporting me, I felt like I wouldn't be able to help, but I was so flustered that I couldn't open my mouth. The heat of Touya is touching me, right next to me. He's close enough to be hugging me. This reality was so unbearable, but I didn't want to leave. It's a contradiction. I don't get it myself. I've been hugged by Touya twice, so why am I so flustered? Girl, can we talk about your wedding night? Never mind the hugging. Touya, you don't have to support me anymore.
I'm a little worried, so I'll continue to support you like this. See, you're still trembling.
I'm totally fine.
Really? Maybe supporting you from the side is kinda hard. Should I go behind you?
This guy knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, what a brat. But I love the CG. It's very pretty. While I was speaking gibberish, he maneuvered behind me and hugged me from behind. Hug, or should I say embrace? Touya.
What?
Look at his smirk. Look at this. Look at this smarmy smirk. You have been the worst to her, and then now you're just like, ah, yeah, baby. Shut up. A low, well-past voice echoes in my ears. Perhaps because it was whispered near my ear canal, it seemed to lick my eardrums, and I quivered.
Naala?
Yeah? My nerves are unusually sensitive. The moment I sighed, the sensation of tickling and a paper-thin numbness ran through the center of my body. Feeling slightly dizzy, I put my hands on the desk, and something poked me in the butt. What? What? What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? What are we doing? There is a woman dying from the rot, you two. Could you wait? Science needs to be done first. Oh. I'm dying over here. I'm dying with the woman with the rot. Okay. What's... I do feel bad for guys. They really can't hide their intentions forever. They can't be so slick. Ayy.
Oh, where did that green powder go?
Before I could think about what that hard object was, Touya rushed away. I tilted my head and looked at Touya a little suspiciously.
Alright, let's work hard today too.
Yeah. Question mark? Man alive. I can't believe that actually happened. Okay, let's go to bed.
Before that, how about a drink?
Touya had a gourd in his hand. When did he prepare that? I could hear the liquid swaying in it as he walked. Can you drink at this time and get up tomorrow?
I thought I proved my strength with alcohol.
Having lost to him once, I can't argue. Touya pours alcohol into the cup he had in his other hand and offered it to me. Me too?
You must be tired from helping me out.
My cheeks loosened up at his concern. I took the cup, and Touya smiled happily. Sitting by the window, we tilted our cups together. Don't ask. No! Don't ask this question! Don't. I know, like, in the context, but just, no. No. Stop. This is, like, too much of a roller coaster of emotions for me. By the way, how's Ruzi doing?
Yeah, he seems to be making a lot of progress.
That's good. It seems that they're sharing the work in eliminating the toxicity of the flower. Being neither a doctor or a researcher, I don't really know the details. However, as Touya's face looking at the report becomes brighter day by day, I think that some kind of achievement has been achieved. An achievement has been achieved. Maybe I should peek in next time.
Are you interested?
In the science. Yes, I don't need to get along better with that guy. I'm very interested in the science. I am. You're amazing, but Ruzi became a director at that young age. That means he's quite capable, right? I'd like to take a closer look at the work. There you go. That's the key. Just the work.
I see.
You and Ruzi really have a great amount of knowledge.
I only specialize in medicines. In terms of general knowledge, no one surpasses Noel.
Really? Well, I don't particularly want to get to know Noel better.
Noel is pretty hated.
He's also been behaving himself shockingly for, like, more than 5 seconds. I thought when this whole route started he was going to be another bee in my bonnet yet again, but he's actually behaved and disappeared for quite a while. What do you think of Noel?
Me? Well, Noel's my mentor, so... Not so much hate, I just can't surpass him.
Ah, my suspicions at the time were on the money. There was too much familiarity between Noel and Touya for them to just be king and vassal. I felt refreshed getting an answer to the discomfort I'd had before. But you're the same age, right?
Apparently, Noel was a genius, a child prodigy in his homeland. He'd scold you if you compared him to such an ordinary person as myself.
If you're ordinary, the vast majority of everyone else in the world are subpar.
I'm honored you think so highly of me.
I see. So you gained some of that excellence from Noel's guidance.
No, I always took Noel's lessons together with Surin.
Surin?
Yeah, my father always particularly liked the clever Surin. I heard that he even talked about adopting him once. Maybe he wanted him to be his successor rather than me.
That gives some good context to that discussion you two had back in the prologue. Okay. Understood. Then you and Surin...
We're childhood friends and classmates.
I see. That's why he had that attitude together. But isn't it different than you? No matter how much he might have liked him, his own child gets priority, right? He probably wanted to make sure you had supporters for when you became the king.
If that were the case, then he would have been loved a lot more.
He? It would have been easy to think that he was Surin, but something about the way Touya said it made me feel like he was talking about someone else. I mean, in the context, it's gotta be his father he's talking about. The story progressed while I was frowning, and I missed my opportunity to ask a question.
That's why I don't hate Surin, but he can be a handful sometimes.
What?
He's been complaining to me a lot since I married you.
Really?
Yeah. I ended things with a somewhat gentle discussion.
To be a fly on the wall for that. Somewhat.
We may have pointed our swords at each other.
That's not gentle at all.
Things have calmed down, so don't worry. Just a bit of a scruff with my childhood friend.
I don't think pointing swords at each other is on the level of being a little scruff. I mean, in Nasla, could be. It's a little weird to say this, but sorry for the trouble I caused you, Touya.
I'm the one who kidnapped you, right?
Well, yeah, that is correct.
You saying sorry makes me feel sad. Would it have been better for you to be married to someone else? For example, a gentleman. Like Ruzi.
It always comes back to freaking Ruzi. I don't trust that gentleman, okay? Gentle is like danger word in my dictionary. Ruzi?
If it had been Ruzi passing by that night, and not me, you might be married to Ruzi.
Maybe, but... This is true, but it implies she was unhappy about it to begin with. I kind of like this more. It does honestly feel like you guys were meant to be together. Like, the fates were trying to get you together again at some point down the line. There's just too many coincidences. I think it's destiny that I became your wife.
Destiny.
Yes, my mother, and the vow that guided us.
That vow again.
Huh? Oh. Well, things got intense in a hurry. Maybe I picked the wrong option, but we will see.
That's right. Without that connection, you wouldn't be here next to me now.
Touya? I think the words spoken clearly contained thorns. Rather than being uncomfortable, I looked into Touya's eyes in a mysterious way. Did I say something wrong?
No. Oh, the cup is empty. Now try this alcohol.
Yeah. I'm like, why do you want me to have a drink after all that? Touya's smile, which is always soothing, made me feel uneasy. The thrown thorn sank deep into my heart, creating an indescribable feeling of impatience. Things were going so well this evening. But I don't know the cause and reason. I couldn't keep silent, so I quickly expressed my impressions of the alcohol. Oh, this is delicious.
It's a special alcohol that I directly guide and create.
I hate that. I hate mysterious liquids, Touya. Hey, you're even detailed with alcohol.
If you like it, I'll bring it every night from now on. If you can't feel your legs, then you'll always be next to me. I'm kidding.
Yeah, ha ha ha, funny joke. Maybe you should put me in a cage next to the bed with some toys, too, while you're at it.
It's a very specific reference.
No thanks to every night. Oh, this alcohol. I felt my tongue going a little numb. Not gonna lie. But... okay. Sorry, I'm going back through, like, the day, right? So, we worked together. We had, like, a cuddling moment with unexpected side effects. And, you know, then we had, like, a nice, but... like, it was a moment, right? We had that moment. And after that, he already had the alcohol, and he was intending to give it to her. Even before this discussion. So why? Is it just because of that one interaction with Ruzi? It's not like we had this discussion, he's like, oh yeah, I have like the special alcohol in my room. We should have that right now. Like, he had it before this discussion even happened. I don't like it. Sweet kisses. Mmm, delicious. I don't like it. Well, she's still conscious. It's almost time for the assembly to end. After drinking with Touya, I feel uncomfortable for some reason. I slept thanks to being drunk last night, but today I didn't get any sleep. Why is this? This bed looks a lot different from the time when he used to sleep next to me every night. I'd feel frustrated every time I saw that side of the bed and constantly looked away.
Oh.
Welcome back, Touya!
Yeah.
The smile in reply to my greeting looked extremely tired. Perhaps without the capacity to speak, he exhales and heads for the bed. He looks more tired than ever today. He gets tired dealing with the smart representatives and is usually listless on assembly days. It seems that he doesn't realize it until he comes here, but as soon as the door closes, the energy drains from his body. I feel that. I've been tired sometimes just going, and I don't feel it till I, like, come home, and I'm like, oh. I wanted to ease the burden on Touya as much as possible, so I sneaked up from the other side of the bed and reached for his strong shoulder. Thanks for your hard work today. I kneed along the flow of his muscles while adjusting the force. Oh, impromptu massage. Touya, seemingly understanding my intentions, only turned his face to me and spoke softly.
Thank you.
It's natural for a wife to work for her husband who has worked hard outside, right? I spoke jokingly, but my words flustered me. It was a long time ago that we signed the contract and became a pseudo-couple, but tonight felt like our first night. The heat spreads from the fingertips touching Touya's body and boils the back of my head. Even though I was the one touching him, I was strangely nervous.
Could you come here?
Touya taps the position next to him. I sat down as prompted and was drawn in by my shoulders. I stiffened my body in surprise and was soothed by Touya's large hands.
Relax. I just want to feel your warmth. Just thinking that someone with the same ambition is by my side makes my body lighter.
The movement of the hand stroking my shoulder was gentle, and the back of my chest was tightened. Urges that I can't understand are swirling around. I couldn't figure out what to do with them, and in that state I heard an apology with a wry smile.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm good now, so you can rest.
Wait! I grabbed his hand as he tried to pull it away. After that, I looked down suddenly. If me being here helps you, then you can keep touching me.
Oh.
His face. Ah! I regret that subtle nuance of speaking from a superior position. I wanted to say something that would soothe Touya's feelings, but not in that way. I felt like stomping on the ground and reasserting that I wasn't a cute woman. I wanted to be closer, to be by his side. A gentle but intense emotion moved through my body. Before I knew it, I'd almost unknowingly brought his shoulder closer.
You really are cute.
Huh? I let out the same kind of voice that Touya had earlier. I was disappointed that I couldn't be more honest, and I didn't know what he found to be cute. I raised my face in confusion, and Touya, glancing at me, looked away awkwardly. It was as if he just realized what he said. Maybe it was my imagination, but his cheeks, illuminated by the wax light, seemed to be slightly red. For some reason, my heart felt like it would beat out of my chest. My throat was abnormally dry, and I heard the sound of two people swallowing hard at the same time. I think I should let go of Touya's hand on my shoulder, but I can't move my fingers because of the strange tension. Rather, I didn't want to move it. The cells all over my body seemed to be screaming that they wanted to feel Touya's heat.
What were you doing today?
Well, I was consulting with the Roos women in the morning and listening to the results of the research in the afternoon.
Really?
Yeah. Why are you so silent tonight when you're usually always so talkative? I want to call out Touya for his silence, ignoring my own lack of words. The strange tension only increased, and I felt that only the space around us had gotten hotter. He's like, alright, I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room.
I wonder to what extent I can keep touching you.
Huh? Oh. Given the time that had passed since, for a moment I didn't know what he was talking about. I immediately remembered what I said, and my cheeks got hot. It's strange that listening to Touya's voice in this way sounds special. Maybe as much as you like.
If that's the case, it'll be all night long.
He said that with a very serious face. I thought maybe he was joking, but Touya seemed to be seriously considering it. Aren't you tired?
I am, but it's rare that I get this kind of allowance.
Don't overdo it. You can have this much tomorrow, the day after, anytime.
I can hold you. Anytime?
Well, yeah. If it will make you feel better. I mean, this is something friends do for each other, right? The friend zone hurts even more in this than usual. I felt a sharp pain in my chest when making this excuse. The word friend hurt myself, and me. I put my hand on my aching chest without knowing why it hurt. I don't know if this alone will help alleviate your exhaustion.
I told you before. Just having you next to me makes me feel at ease. And if possible, I hope that one day I can be that kind of presence for you.
Touya, to me, is... His words fall deep into my chest. From the bottom, where his words melted, a gentle heat emerged. I felt it rising up and said it with a hint of sadness. I think you already are. We met in the worst possible way, and I hated him. But with Touya, I had hope for the future of the continent. On the contrary, if we hadn't met, history might be different. Touya's existence was so significant to me that it made sense to think so. I can't imagine a day when he's not by my side.
Is that so?
Yeah. For me, too. You support me emotionally. I'm glad that you're the king who bears the fate of the continent, and I'm glad to be able to support you.
Naala.
Supporting each other like this, it's like we're a real couple. I was so happy to be able to express myself that the words just came spilling out. Seeing Touya's wide-open eyes startled me. It looked like his face might catch fire. I mean, just looking at things right now. Whoa! He went for it! Hey! A light kiss that made me feel like it might have been mistaken. I don't know, that tongue doesn't look mistaken. His lips, which had touched mine lightly, moved away with the same lightness as when they were touched. Both of them are like, wait, which one of us moved first? Whoa! At a distance, where our noses could touch, I looked at him as to question the meaning. Touya? Touya stood up forcefully, as if he was astonished by his own actions. I gazed at his shoulders and broad back that swayed with rough breathing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... That wasn't...
His cramped voice gradually tapers off. His back quivered slightly, as if he were enduring something.
I'm sorry.
The more he apologized, the more my touched lips hurt. I touched the throbbing with my fingertips and furrowed my brow. I was sad not because he did it, but because the moment of joy I felt when it happened was being denied. Come here, Touya. I placed my hand on the bed next to me, as Touya had done earlier. Cute. Touya only turned his face around, glanced at the spot, and hung his head again.
I can't.
Why?
If I do, I'll end up kissing you again.
My heart jumped the moment he said it. I was acutely aware of all the throbbing veins in my body. You can kiss me if you want. I know I'm saying something outrageous, but if I don't keep him here now, I'm scared that I'll lose Touya forever. Besides, I don't really want him to leave either, for whatever reason. So, come back, Touya.
I can't.
Why not?
If I go back now, I'll end up taking something vitally precious from you. I won't be able to stop myself at just kissing.
Vitally precious?
The most important thing for an unmarried woman.
What he was implying. I felt my body becoming hot from the inside. As I felt embarrassed at such a reaction, Touya, seemingly taking it in a different sense, smiled bitterly.
I don't mind if you curse me as a fool who betrayed your trust. After all, while acting as a man who is trying to treat women kindly, all this while, I've been lusting after you. I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. I'm going to sleep somewhere else from tonight, so you don't have to worry about it.
Step by step, as his wide back moves away, my breath rises with a strange impatience. The distance away is painful and unbearable. Girl, speak up now, or forever hold your peace. Touya! Unconsciously, I see my hand reaching out towards him in a tear-filled view. Tasting the teardrops that ran down my cheek, the urge that came to my chest, a thirst, made me realize the true nature of the emotions in my chest. Upon understanding it, it's really a very simple feeling. I love Touya. I've fallen in love with him. So, I want to be by his side. I want to be near him. I want to feel his warmth. Words pushed by intense emotions scream and pop out of my mouth. Wait! Don't go. Stay with me.
But I...
That's fine.
What?
So, don't leave.
Do you know what you're saying?
I do.
No, you don't. Listen, I love you! Far, far more intensely than you realize.
Thanks.
Ah, damn it! You're so cute when you blush like that. And yet you're trying to spend the night with such a dangerous man as I.
This might have been a confession, but Touya, scratching his head, shouted it out as if he were arguing. I'm so disgusted with myself that I love you. But knowing this is not the case, I am charmed by his struggle. I was happy to find that I had the same impatience and craving for it. Yeah, I know. Knowing that, I want you. Please, don't go, Touya. I won't last the night with this craving. Yay! There they go. A beast-like moan leaks through the gaps in Touya's teeth. Look at them go with those tongues! Immediately after hearing it, my lips throbbed much harder than before.
Naala.
His hot tongue breaks through the gap through my lips, open in search of air. First, he licked through my front lower teeth and lips, then my cheeks with enough strength to tear off the membrane.
Oh, I've wanted for so long to touch your insides like this.
Even though we're only kissing, my body temperature rises due to the terrible and obscene words. His earlier hesitation completely gone, his tongue chased mine, licking and sucking. As I was about to cough from the intensity, he turned my face and continued to have his way with me. Wait, Touya! Even while stopping, his moist tongue circled around. Ultimately, he licked from my chin to my lips, as if he wanted to get even the saliva that spilled out from the corners of my mouth.
What?
If possible, could you go a little more slowly?
I'm sorry. I was just so happy.
His body should be quite big, but he looks cute when he slumps down. While holding his breath in, I turned his slumping neck with my arm and looked at him from below. I'm not going anywhere, so you don't have to be so hasty. So let's go slow and check in with each other, okay? What? He stares at me with his large eyes, and I tilted my head. Then Touya, who had lowered his eyebrows, gradually took on a sullen face. Oh my god. This guy! He switches back and forth so rapidly.
Are you used to this kind of situation?
What?
You seem to be pretty calm, unlike me. My heart feels like it's going to stop just by touching you. Did you kiss the Roost King a lot?
Of course not. You're my first everything, including kiss.
The first kiss?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Suddenly, I was hugged so strongly I thought I might suffocate. This guy, he just wants to have something of his own. Like, this is mine! Oh, Lord. It was a little painful, but I was happy because it seemed to show the strength of Touya's feelings. Touya? I wondered if he would push me down from here, but instead Touya was as still as a stone statue, not moving in the slightest. Why are you hesitating now? When I turned to look at him, I found Touya biting into his well-shaped lips. If you bite that much, you'll start bleeding.
Give me a minute. I'm calming myself down.
You need to calm yourself in this situation?
No, it's just that you saying something so joyful that very nearly sent me over the edge.
Over the edge? I see. Well, that'd be something. Yeah. Just hearing that you were her first kiss? Alright, man. How many cold showers a day have you been taking for the last while? When I laid my hot face on Touya's chest, he moaned slightly. What's wrong?
Please. You have to stop being so cute.
Even if you say that... I was confused, as I wasn't even trying to be cute. When I was quietly wondering what to do, I heard a long sigh this time.
Oh. This is the first time I've been so nervous hugging a woman.
Huh.
Oh?
So, this isn't your first time.
Well, that's... as part of the king's duties, you know.
The audacity of this man. I'm gonna be really upset if you were, like, smooching your fiancé over there, and then just casually. Man, in all my time hugging those ladies, this is the first time I'm nervous. At least you're the first girl that made him nervous, Naala. Let's see, you can take some solace in that. The past is the past, and can't be helped. If you're an adult, and also the king, it's no wonder that there would be bedroom duties, as Touya said. But imagining another woman being held in this way, the back of my chest becomes scorched. Probably the reason I feel this way, which is very unlike me, is because Touya is the first person I've felt love for. I'm so into him that it makes me jealous.
Are you jealous?
No, not particularly. He seemed so happy to hear that he turned away. In complete contrast to my anger, his smile deepened and he held me even tighter. Brat. Touya, it's too tight.
I'm so happy.
Huh?
That you value me enough to feel jealousy.
Jeez, honestly. If not, I wouldn't have kept you here.
Then, can I kiss you?
You ask that now? Inhaling each other's questions, our lips approach. Lowering my eyelids while staring into his eyes, I felt his restrained breathing on my cheeks. His sigh, as if he needed to touch me, sent goosebumps across the skin of my whole body and made me feel hot underneath. My senses became more sensitive than usual, as I felt that I could even feel the warm air between us. Maybe that was just what I felt. Touya stopped just before touching me, as his eyes expressed a different kind of hesitation. Even after exposing myself to him and understanding our feelings, why is he still hesitating? When I tried to open my eyes, before I knew it, I felt his fingertips pressing on both eyelids. It was probably his index and ring fingers. My eyeballs were stroked beneath the thin skin, and I felt a strange teasing that was different from before. Hold on, I'm like... That's very unpleasant. I'm like stroking my closed eyes right now, and I'm like, this doesn't feel pleasant at all. My eyes! I want to open my eyes and see what Touya looks like right now. Whether he knew the wish or not, his fingertips traced the unevenness of my eyelids and continued to cover them. It's like blocking my eyesight. Touya? A slightly quivering sigh returned to my call. When I was waiting, feeling that I shouldn't hurry, I heard a secret voice on my lips, warmed by his hot breath.
If the next night of the full moon is clear, then I may be judged.
Why is that? I carefully moved my lips while my vision remained closed off. Thinking that Touya was in the immediate vicinity, I nervously could not move around.
Because those who look down from the moon would not allow my decision.
His mysterious words seemed to be the answer, as I don't try to read them. I knew that his actions up to now, and the kissing from now on, would have different meaning. Even with the same kiss, for Touya is probably had some kind of line being crossed? I felt the depth of the air on my skin and accepted the weight of what Touya intended to do. Whatever that intention was, I wanted to love all of the person that is Touya. If you are to be judged by someone, then let's accept that punishment together.
Even if I were truly a terrible man.
Loving only the good parts doesn't make for a real husband and wife. There are also bad parts about myself, so I want us to love each other fully, including those parts. So, bad or good, I want all of you, Touya. I'll give you my everything too, including my heart.
Thank you.
What are you thankful for now?
For your existence. All of it. For the first time, I'm sincerely glad to have been born.
That's saying too much.
It's true. I couldn't have met you if I hadn't been born.
The fingertips that had been stroking my eyelids slid down to my cheeks. I was enthralled by his gentle body temperature as he held my face with both hands, as if to embrace the terribly important things.
I had been dead all this time, but reborn thanks to you. Therefore, my heart is yours, even if you didn't want it.
This whisper left a mystery, but I felt it was Touya's true feelings as it soaked into my eardrums. Slightly opening my mouth in spite of the heat, the warmth I had been waiting for overlapped my lips. After touching them carefully, as if to smooth out small wrinkles, he backed away slightly.
Naala. I'll take all of you.
His voice, with its strong determination, felt comfortable. I smiled with a happy mood, as if wrapped in a warm blanket. Yeah. You can have it.
Won't you wither away if I take too much?
Since my love for you is overflowing, it'll be okay. I love you, Touya. I love you.
Oh, me too.
His words trembled, as if deeply moved. I felt like my breath had been taken away, as he rephrased it with a heavy voice that seemed to exhale from the back of his chest.
I love you.
Whoa! Hello! We get the post-snuggle CG. Holy crap, the amount of... I was in a CG drought forever, and we got like 5 in the last half an hour.
I feel like I could run a lap around the entire country while holding you like that.
Don't be silly, I say to his crazy idea. I was waiting for a laugh, thinking that we were just joking around, but instead I heard a heavy breath. For the moment, I realized that Touya was floating high enough to be serious about what he said. I'm pretty heavy, you know? What would you even do while holding me?
I'd brag to everyone. I'm married to this beautiful, kind, and adorable queen. What's up with that exasperated sigh?
I am exasperated. I'm embarrassed just thinking about that.
I'm serious. I can't help it.
Maybe so, but that's not something you should brag about.
That's true. This happiness is something we can only enjoy. Hey, Naala. I love you.
Once the seal has been broken, Touya seems to be in the habit of saying it endlessly. Saying it over and over like that, I feel happy, yet shy. I heard you before, so you don't have to say it over and over like that. Alright, I'll switch it up a bit, eh?
Okay. I love ya.
That's not what I meant.
I love you. I love you, Naala. I love you.
Yeah.
Can I say it another 100 times?
It's not like I'm going to die tomorrow, so let's spread it out a bit. Yeah, let's have a little bit of space in between the I love yous, alright?
I see. Well, you seem to be tired of it, so I'll stop.
If you get seen like this, Noel will make fun of you.
No. Probably knowing that this would happen, I think he'd just nod with a huge smile without saying anything.
Oh yeah, I can picture that very easily. For Noel, things went exactly as he'd hoped they would. I'm sure he will smile and nod with satisfaction, as Touya says. Maybe even applaud as a bonus. Sure. These days, I'm actually thankful to Null for his machinations.
Thankful?
Yes. Thanks to him, I was able to connect with you, the king.
The king?
Touya's voice, which had been sounding smoothly until then, slowed down like a squeak and gradually darkened. Did he misunderstand, thinking that I'm attracted to power? I shook my head in a hurry and spoke slightly rushed. Wait, maybe that was a bit misleading. What I meant now was that if Null was against it, it would have been difficult for us to get married.
Do you love me?
The question that interrupted my explanation was unexpected. I let out a dumb voice in response to the sudden change in topic that penetrated the silence. What are you saying now? Not really a question that should be asked in this state. As my eyes fluttered in surprise, Touya looked away from me and spoke.
That promise we made in the flower garden. It's very important to you, right?
Well, yeah. I'm more and more confused because I don't know what he's getting at. Sure, that promise was important to me, but it was just a catalyst to hear. I fell for Touya because I love him. Did I say something wrong?
No.
I can feel strength put into the fingertips of the hands that hold me. They dig into me so deeply that it almost hurts, and I felt uncomfortable with the sense of desperation. I love Touya this much, so what could he be worried about?
I'm so happy that it's frightening.
Happy, yet frightening.
Yeah, very. I won't be able to sleep, because I'm scared that I'd wake up and find this was all a dream.
Touya's head slowly falls and hits my back of my head.
I love you. I love you.
Words of love, blurred and cut off. These words should make me feel passion in my chest, but instead make me feel sad for some reason. I turned my neck, feeling wetness around my ears. A warm drop fell on the edge of my mouth. Touya.
Sorry to be so lame.
The tears mixed with the bitter smile make me sad. I was hugged even more strongly, and it hurt as if the back of my chest was squeezed. I don't understand why he's crying, but I'm almost crying.
Naala, I want to be with you forever.
Even if asked, I won't leave. While responding, the bitter smile on Touya's face caught my chest. What is this indescribable loneliness? I thought, while being kissed with the sweet kiss that exuded love.